Hello and welcome to my brand new fantasy baseball podcast. I am your host Tyler Ferrero, and to start things off, I will be talking about the rules and scoring system of most fantasy baseball leagues. And in the standard scoring system on an ESPN league, they are scored by their offensive numbers for the position players, like hits, home runs, RBI, stolen bases, and runs. And for pitchers, they are based off of ERA, wins, strikeouts, saves, and WHIP. And next, I will be talking about 5 sleepers for this upcoming week in fantasy baseball. And for the first sleeper that I have is starting pitcher Tyson Ross of the San Diego Padres. And Ross is owned in 27% of leagues. And he pitches twice next week, which gives it... And Ross is owned in 27% of leagues. And he pitches twice next week, which will give him more opportunities to score more points. And the first game he plays against is the San Francisco Giants, who struggled to produce runs, and last time he pitched against him, he pitched 8 scoreless innings of baseball. And the second pitcher is also a starting pitcher, and his name is Alfredo Simon for the Cincinnati Reds. And Simon this year is 3-1 with about a 1.3 ERA. And he's owned in about 47% of ESPN leagues. And he pitches twice next week, and the first one is against the Cubs. So pick him up if he's available still in your league. And the third player is Jason Vargas. And the third player on my sleeper list is Jason Vargas, who is also a starting pitcher, and he plays for the Kansas City Royals. And Vargas has started the year off undefeated at 2-0, and he has a 1.54 ERA. But he is owned in slightly over 60% of ESPN leagues, so he might not be available. But if he is, pick him up as he pitches twice next week. And the fourth sleeper on my list is Kurt Suzuki, catcher for the Minnesota Twins. And Suzuki so far this year is batting .280 with 1 home run and 14 RBIs. And his 1 home run has come in the last 4 games when he has really heated up, racking up 8 RBIs in those 4 games as well. And you should be able to pick him up as he's available in 96% of ESPN leagues. And for the 5th and final sleeper is outfielder Matt Joyce for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Joyce has started off hot this year, batting .346 with 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. And in the last 4 games, he has got 6 RBIs. And you should be able to pick him up as he's owned in only 20% of ESPN leagues. Now that wraps up my first edition of Fantasy Baseball Talk. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. I'm your host, Tyler Ferrero, and I hope you tune in next time.